to Scott's Inverts. I'm Scott. These are the inverts. Today we're just going to update you guys with a few little bits that have been going on around the the enclosures that we've got here, and obviously inside them there's going to be a couple of spiders, some other little inverts there as well. Now don't switch off, but let me just tell you about the channel members. So we've got channel memberships that really help support the channel. If you do decide to become a channel member by clicking that blue join button, you do get 15% off at Spar Spiders. In the UK you also get channel member only lives and a host of all other things. Anyway, with that said, let's get into today's video. So up first is actually a gift from a friend, not a subscriber as such, but they are a very good friend of mine. They wish to remain anonymous, so I'm absolutely respecting that. But this is an Aphnopalma chalcodes, possibly an Aphnopalma species black femur. With that bum being so bold, hopefully she's coming up for a molt, and that molt will tell us then exactly which species she is. If she goes really black and continues to stay black, she's more than likely going to be the species black femur. But I have got a taxonomist friend who's going to have a look at her as soon as she does molt. But neither or, she is absolutely gorgeous. Thank you, dude. We also had from the live from the other week, PJ Ants said he would go to Wakushi and actually send us one of these guys. This is a Venus, and this Venus enclosure is for ants. So we are going to be hooking up with Antantics, getting another ant species to come into Scott's Inverts. Just something else, something a little bit more different. If you don't keep ants, if you think they're boring, they are not. Just take a look, just have a look. There will be an upcoming video installing ants into this enclosure. Those 3 test tubes there, one will have water in, and that's what that cotton wool's for. So you put the water in, and then that cotton wool stops the water kind of flooding out, but helps to humidify your actual colony. And then the red top there, that red acrylic just clicks in, and what that does is it helps to stop the ants seeing actual daylight, so they think they're down deep in the darkness, but we can still keep an eye on them. Absolutely awesome. Really kind of looking forward to getting this set up with some ants now, to be absolutely honest with you guys. Pretty exciting. That top bit where the round bit, that's the feeding and watering hole, if you like. Absolutely perfect. And next up is our giant land snails. Now these guys do get around quite a bit. They do move a lot more than what I actually thought when I first got them they would. But mine have now had a ton of babies. And just for comparison, next to it, those little white things that are moving around are actually springtails. So it shows you how small these babies are still at the moment. Our Millenio Pink Lambo. Those expensive isopods. My God, we started off with 6. We are now down to 3 adults, which I could absolutely cry about. But we've had 2 of the females drop in babies. So we've got 2 lots of babies in here, one slightly bigger than the other, but just look how many there is. We have got tons. Absolutely perfect. What I'm going to do with these is I'm going to grow them all up to adult size. When they reach adult size, we're going to give 5 away in a giveaway. We're going to give a couple away to friends, but I really want to kind of keep around 20 of them in here, so we've got a breeding colony, just to help bring the price of these isopods down a little bit and show how easy it is to breed them. But just by moving that leaf there, just look how many are there. Absolutely awesome. Again, little springtails next to them for comparison of size. Absolutely beautiful creatures. So the Vietnam, same genus, Millenio again. We've got 10 of these. These had babies within the first week of us getting them, and they haven't dropped any babies since, but the babies have grown. And if I move my fingers out of the way for you guys, you'll be able to see a lot better. There we go. So you can see a couple of juveniles down there. Absolutely awesome. The juveniles and the babies tend to look exactly like the adults, and there's one of the adults now, again for comparison of size. So we've gone from 10 of these to around 20 now, and again, hopefully we can get these breeding. Hey, our sand spider. So one of our sand spiders has molted recently, and this is the first feeding after that molt. Takes it quite calmly for this guy, to be honest. Bites the roach, and that roach is literally instantly dead. She kind of plays with him a little bit, plays with that body a little bit before actually going in for the proper munch. I think she's just making sure it's actually dead. And here we see her with the roach in the mouth, having a good chow down. Absolutely stunning species of spider, these guys. Highly recommend anybody getting them. Our Atlas moths. If you remember a little while ago from the ant show, we bought 3 Atlas moths, caterpillars. One passed away, which apparently is not unusual, but these 2 have cocooned up. The one on the right, nice, neat, tidy, looking absolutely lovely. This one on the left just looks like an absolute mess. I'm kind of hoping that's the difference between a male and a female. Who knows, only time's going to tell. So what we're going to do is get the XL insect net out, insect enclosure out, sorry, and we're going to put these guys in there, so when they do hatch, we've got plenty of room to fly around. Our Linothelli sericata, which has actually now gone back to Megathaloides, has done some serious webbing. Today is Wednesday. This enclosure got done Sunday evening, so you can just see the amount of webbing that she's done. This is a 30 by 30 enclosure, and we set her up in this bigger enclosure to try and create kind of a more natural environment for her, and to see how much she'd actually web up. That top left hand corner is actually where her burrow is, just there. So she has burrowed like we thought she might, but she has chucked out so much webbing. It's incredible in such a short time. Look at all that at the front as well. Absolutely awesome. Boom! So that was the updates for now. Thank you so much for watching. If you've got to this stage, remember, if you're not subscribed, hit that subscription button for me. Really soon we're going to be doing another competition where you can win 2 tickets to the Bedford Invert Show, courtesy of Lee over at the Spider Shop and the Invert Shows UK. Absolutely awesome. I should be there alongside Bugnut and going and coming back with Mark the Spider Guy, so please go check him out and check them out. Anyway guys, again, a massive thank you to each and every one of you that watch, comment, like these videos. I do really love you guys, and I think your support is just mind-blowing. Thank you so much, and as always, we shall see you again on the next one.